Hi guys, good morning all of you and welcome back to CAP classes. Today I am here with a very interesting question and very interesting facts relating to chartered accountancy. Any student who registered for the entry level, you call it foundation, you call it CPT, is interested in one thing: how much a chartered accountant earns. So, completing this journey of academics and qualifying to be a chartered accountant, passing the final exam, getting membership, getting either certificate of practice or getting a membership from ICI, this is the process. But those who are doing plus one, plus two also, those who are even thinking of doing chartered accountancy, first they will ask one question: sir, what is the salary if I complete CA? So, in the introduction class of my financial management, when I teach financial management in any of the batch, so in the first chapter, there is a concept of risk, return, and trade-off between risk and return. So, what I tell them is, consider many students nowadays are from direct entry, so they are BCom completed students or BBA completed, BA completed, some graduation they might have completed, and then they started CA journey. So they don't need to write the foundation, straight they'll appear for CA intermediate. So I'll ask them, after completion of BCom, why did you choose CA? Sir, after BCom, job opportunities are very less, na sir. I will earn only 10,000 rupees or 12,000 rupees only, na sir. And the designation of my job also will be very small, na sir. So I want a bigger level job, better career. That is the reason I am choosing CA. On the other hand, I'll ask them, have you enjoyed in BCom? They'll say, obviously 3 years it is a lot of fun. Then I ask them, are you okay in this chartered accountancy course? Why, financial management when I teach, that is second group, and that to last paper of the second group. That means already they might have completed 4-5 months of coaching minimum. 4-5 months of coaching is over. That means already 4-5 subjects out of this 8 CA intermediate, you know the heat, you know the depth, you know the complexity of problems, level of understanding, level of expertise required. You know that. Then you say, sir, Jameen Asman ka farak hai, sir. Where is BCom problem? Where is the CA problem, sir? It is very difficult, sir. Then I ask them, what about pass percentage? Pass percentage is also very less only, na, sir. Then I ask them, if that is the case, why can't you just give up CA, go with your BCom certificate and join some job? Life will be happy. They'll say, no, sir. Then I ask them, why? You are telling that it is difficult compared to BCom, of course, and you are telling that you will not give up. Why? Because BCom is a low risk, low return project, whereas CA is a high risk, high return project. Risk is there, but imagine once you pass, what will be the opportunity? So usually people like me, to encourage the students, we say there are so many golden opportunities. After completion of CA, you can be in traditional practice, you can go for employment, you can enter this, consulting, and you can do, there are so many opportunities. Sky is the limit for work, sky is the limit for earnings. But naturally, the psychology of the students is the psychology of any human being. You go to a movie, instead of enjoying the movie, you'll think of that popcorn wala is there outside now, how much he make every day. You come to attend my CA final class or CA inter class, instead of focusing on accounting standard what I'm teaching, you'll think how much this fellow earns. This fellow earns more money now. You go to eat pani puri roadside, and instead of focusing on the pani puri, enjoy pani puri, dude. Then you'll think of, oh, these many people are there, so how much this pani puri bhaiya earns? Then you'll say, his life is far better than me, he is earning more money than me. Then you are thinking of chartered accountancy. Even before registering for CA foundation or inter also, you'll think of how much of money I will get. It is something like a student who is joining into a music class is asking how much A.R. Rahman charge for one movie. That is actually speaking none of your business. But we are human beings, no? Even as an articled assistant, I remember there are so many articled assistants in our firm. Okay, I have done in one of the very decent size firms, very reputed firms. So There are some 25-30 article assistants. Anyone who gets a file, principal auditor calls and gives, hey, do this audit. The next second we'll open P&L of the client and see what is the audit fee, how much SAR is earning. Then we'll say, SAR is giving 2,000 rupees stipend to us and his audit fee is 25 lakhs. I am cheap labor. This happens with everyone, right? Isn't it? This happens with everyone. So today I am here to give you a very, very, very interesting answer for this question. How much a chartered accountant earns. And this we are learning from the horse mouth. That means the most authentic information about chartered accountancy can be got only from ICAI.org. When you Google for some news, there can be 100 websites which are giving 100 different types of information. They can be genuine information, they can be biased, or sometimes only for the clicks, they'll write some shit. Only for the views, they'll create some shit. But I'm telling you, if you want to know the genuine information, you have to see ICAI.org. So look at the website here, ICAI.org. This is the official website of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. And this is a beautiful press release they made after 2020 campus placements. So I'm sure majority of you are aware of campus placements by ICAI. When you complete CA final, you can apply to campus placement, and in ICAI this interviews and all will be there, and you will get super duper jobs. I remember one newly qualified chartered accountant, not experienced chartered accountant. Today I'm speaking only about freshers. I'm not speaking about experienced chartered accountant. Chartered accountant with 20 years of experience might earn 2-3 crores also. I'm not speaking about them. On a higher side, of course. I'm speaking about a fresher. Can you believe a fresher getting 35 lakhs? Can you believe a fresher getting 70 lakhs? I have seen a fresher, a student who qualified, went to the campus placement, got a job in Dubai. In Dubai, there is a company called Olam International Incorporation. I think it is oil company. So they gave 72 lakhs international package to a fresher. Can you believe that? Now Chintu will get it out. Sare, there are people who will get 70 lakhs also. That is a different story. But we are normal students. Normal student on an average, how much we get? Some students will ask, Pawan sir, if I pass after my 4th attempt, so I have taken 2 attempts for foundation, 3 attempts for CA inter, so CA final I am planning 4 attempts. Nothing is wrong, okay? Nothing is wrong. Nothing, even if you pass in your 10th attempt also, beta, I am telling you, you are a chartered accountant. Okay, so attempts doesn't matter. Maybe if you are thinking of entering into articleship in Big 4, KPMG, Pricewaterhouse, PwC, this Deloitte, EY, they might ask you, maybe first attempt, second attempt, they might ask you both the groups you have to complete in first go. So I have completed both the groups in one go. I am a ranker in my first attempt itself, both in intermediate level, final level of cost accountancy, chartered accountancy. That is a different story. But I am telling you with due respect, I have qualified in first attempt. I am a ranker. But even if a student passes CA final in his 25th attempt, I respect him. Maybe his knowledge, patience levels, skills, perseverance, discipline, determination is far more than mine. Possible. Because I might have studied subject 10 times. He might have studied 25 attempts into 5 times, 125 times now. So there is no disrespect. So even if you have taken few attempts also, what's wrong? You have done group 1 first and after that you have written group 2. You have not cleared both the groups in one go. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. So when you complete your CA final and go to, campus placement, no one will ask you in the interviews, no one will ask you how many attempts you have taken to complete CA. Even if interviewer asks you this question also, he is not giving any judgment based on your 7th attempt or 2nd attempt or 1st attempt or rank. He is just trying to understand your psychology. He is trying to understand your behavior. He is trying to understand what kind of a human being you are. That's all. But he is not assigning anything on 7th attempt. No interviewer in this world will say, you are 7th attempt passed, so we'll give 5 lakh per annum. The other guy is 2nd attempt passed, so we'll give 15 lakhs per annum. Another guy is there, 1st attempt, for him we'll give 20 lakhs per annum. Nothing. There are two skills, soft skill and hard skill. Hard skill is your certificate, CA certificate. Soft skills are there, no? How you behave, your interpersonal, intrapersonal, and your technical skills. You know, if you know SAP, if you know some good language, if you can play football with MS Excel, if you are very good at any accounting packages, or your people management skills, okay, how you convince the people, interpersonal, intrapersonal, all these kind of managerial leadership, they weigh more, not your attempt. Remember this, not your attempt, your skills weigh more. But in general, in India, what is the average salary of a chartered accountant? So on a higher note, it can be 36 lakhs per annum. That means 3 lakhs per month. So corporates, Saturday, Sunday off. So you work 22 days in a week, or maybe 24, 25 days. And there are so many other holidays also. So on an average, you work 22, 23 days in a month. Not week, month, 22, 20 days. So take 3 lakh rupees is your salary divided by 22. 13,636 rupees per day is your salary on the date of joining job. This about freshers we are speaking now. So imagine if you are, you know, if you can get a 70 lakhs package. If you can get 70 lakhs package, so take 70 lakhs divided by 12 months. So average 5,83,000 divided by 22 days, you are getting 26,515. Double to that. So you are getting 26,000 per day of working. But at the same time, there are people who after completion of CA also might get a job of 25,000, 30,000, 40,000 per month only. Even I have seen some of the students after completing CA, they will join a job of 3 lakh rupees, 4 lakh rupees per annum. Why? You know, practical exposure. They will not have practical exposure. In our article shape, when I was doing article shape, you know, the system, our firm and all, they have put us in a cooker, and after 3 whistles, we'll become, you know, raw rice will become rice consumable. No, like that we were made a finished product in the system of 3 years of articleship. Some of the students, they are not privileged to do articleship in big firms, or some of the students, they are slow learners, or some of the students, even if it is big firm also, you have joined in one, you know, risk wing or assurance wing or financial reporting wing or taxation, and you learned that only throughout your 3 years. Even if you join in big four also, sometimes this will be the problem. You will become super specialist, expert in one domain, and in other 20 domains, you do not know ABCs also. For example, you are into audits, you do not know spelling of GST also, possible. You are into IFRS, you do not know other parameters, possible, quite possible. So to get more knowledge, they might join for 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs per annum also. That means what I am saying is, your salary may range from 30,000 per month, 30,000 per month to 3-4 lakhs per month, 3-4 lakhs per month. Pawan sir, what is the average, Pawan sir? Average salary of a fresher as per ICAI records is, can you believe, 8.91 lakhs. So look here. Ta-dan, ta-dan, ta-dan. This is the information. Can you see this? 8.91 lakhs. So look at the table, very interesting. So here, this column is 2019, okay. Comparatives will give financial statements. No, ICAI, like balance sheet, how they produce, the details also they have given like this. 2019, 2020. So 2019, number of candidates registered for placement 9051, 2020 9272. That means despite pandemic, despite COVID, in spite of the shitty situation we are in, still the number of candidates passed and participated in placement increased. Number of companies in 2019, 137 companies came for recruitments. In 2020, 133 companies came. Little, very marginal, very minor fall. Just 4 companies might have backed out. There could be new old companies also. That is a different story. But during the pandemic, you know, recruitments at the middle level, I'm not saying about this is also entry level, okay. I should not say this is the middle level. This kind of professionally qualified people, companies were little skeptical to take. So 137 companies has become 133, and jobs offered 2135, and here 2923. Check the rate. Do you remember How do you calculate percentage growth in financial management and costing? Percentage growth is equal to current year minus previous year by previous year into 100. So 2923 current year minus 2135 divided by 2135 percentage. It is 36.91 percentage, my dear friends. 36.91. That means 37 percentage more jobs were offered in the campus placement. Look at the heading, ICI press release. Upsurge in the demand of chartered accountancy by 37% in spite of COVID. Isn't it beautiful? So many students ask me, Pawan sir, why you support ICI? Why are you, from inside you are a proud chartered accountant? See, I am a happy chartered accountant. I'm not a proud chartered accountant. I'm only a happy chartered accountant. Having said that, the profession has so many advantages. For example, if you start practice, after 5 years, 10 years, you will get bank audits now. You will get government audits. You will get PSU audits. You will get C&AG audits. Okay. Can you just imagine what is the, audit fees you receive? Even if you are doing small bank branch audit also, you will get 1-2 lakhs here. And the work will be for 5 days, 10 days. And imagine if you got C&AG audit, central statutory audit of any PSU, 50 lakhs, 1 crore. And in traditional practice, these chartered accountants earn by age. So my firm was started, my firm means where I have done articles, Umameshwar and Company. That was started in somewhere in 1956-57, if I remember correctly. And my boss, the person who started, after that, his next generation chartered accountants, now there is third generation. So we are third or fourth generation there. So obviously, the kind of audits you get are far higher. There are so many firms, Redhan and Santanam, Verma and Verma. Then there are so many firms like this, Bhaskar Rao and Company, Umameshwar and Company. Not only Big Four, there are so many firms in India, even in North Chadda and Company, so many firms who are like, penetrated with roots and very big. Their expertise, their knowledge is also big. So, if you become chartered accountant, then ICI gives you lot of opportunities, whether you are into employment or you are into practice. That is the reason CS students might hate ICI, CS won't hate ICI. Qualified chartered accountant won't hate ICI. I have seen so many chartered accountants speaking against ICI. I'll tell you one thing, okay? That is just Ram Gopal Verma does drama for marketing, no? Such a superlative intelligent, genius in the mind, understands all the things, but speaks nonsense outside. Intentionally. Now, again, look here. In 2019, maximum salary offered is 24 lakhs for domestic placement, 36 lakhs for international placement. But in 2020, there are no international placements, no, because of COVID, travel itself is banned. So international placements might not have happened actively. So they are publishing only local domestic posting. It is 23.28 lakhs per annum. That means same 2 lakhs here, 2 lakhs there. What is the difference? 24 lakhs has become 23.28. That means 72,000 difference. That's 6,000 per month. 2 lakhs per annum. Then average salary is 7.43. We are not interested in the 24 and 36, okay, because they are higher end. But we are not interested in higher end. One student might have got super job, but on an average, you can get 7.43 in 2019 and look at the numbers in 2020, 8.91. So take the calculator again, 8.91 minus 7.43 divided by 7.43 percentage, 20% hike. For a fresher at entry level, whatever the average package is given in 2019, average package in 2020, despite COVID, 20% increase. That means if you are in the process of becoming chartered accountant, my dear friend, remember one thing, you are in a super place. The only question mark, will I be able to complete CA final? It is up to you. But remember one thing, if you complete CA final, job is assured. you will not struggle. After completion, you will not. There are so many courses. I am not naming any of the courses. There are so many undergraduation, graduation, post-graduation, professional courses, technical course. There are so many courses where after completing the course and getting the certificate, you will struggle for job. Chartered accountancy, maybe you will struggle in this 4 years, 5 years of your studentship. During the phase when you are writing examinations, maybe they will test you more, both theoretically and practically. But once you get the certificate, life is settled. So the top recruiters also, they have written PwC, ICICI Bank, Axis, TCS, Genpact. And in 2020, Infosys added. All the others are there. Pricewaterhouse, ICICI, Axis, Infosys, TCS, Genpact. So whether new companies came in 2019, 21 new companies came. In 2020, 18 new companies came. And ICI has also started a portal for experienced chartered accountants, 1 year to 20 years experienced chartered accountants also. So maybe, see, I qualified in 2006. So today 2021, so I am a 15 years experienced chartered accountant. So if I want to go to a job, I do not want to go to a job, that is a different story. If I want to go to a job, I can still apply in ICI's portal. ICI will help me connecting with, various companies where they are looking for experienced chartered accountants, and then the salary offered will be far higher than what this 7.43 and 8.91 is. For a 15-year experienced chartered accountant, if you are a 15 years experienced chartered accountant, if you are accepting any job which is paying less than 2.5 to 3 lakhs, it is a sin. It is a sin. Having said that, there are people who are earning less than that with due respect. I respect them. Could be they did not get the proper opportunity, or maybe the takeoff will happen after some more years. I don't know. But in general, my mindset says if you are 10 years, 15 years experience, you should earn 2-3 lakhs per month minimum. You understand? So what is the question? How much a chartered accountant or CA fresher earns? And the answer is on an average 8.91. Higher side, it could be 36 lakhs per international placement, 24 lakhs per domestic placements. On a lower side, it could be 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs also. Rare cases, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs also. But on an average, it is 8.91. 8.91 means 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs means 75,000 per month. At comparing the Indian standards, Indian employment market, Indian standards, 75,000 per month, first month salary, 75,000 first month salary is too good. Too good. I'm not saying about chartered accountancy, I'm saying about Indian standards. 75,000 is a good, journey to start with. I have seen my articled assistants earning today 40-50 lakhs per annum. My articled assistants and my students, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs packages they are in. Possible. But of course, some of them are in other countries also. When you migrate to Canada, Australia, obviously it can be 1 crore, 1.5 crore also, because you will be paid in dollars, no? Your expenses also will be like that. That is a different story. But when you get immigration, PR and all, when you get visa, when you get PR to Canada or Australia, then the life is settled. If your wife is also a technically competent, or either software or chartered accountancy or something like this, or nursing, both of you can rock, can kill it. Okay, so what to do? Focus on the studies. 8.91 lakhs is waiting for you. Okay, so I wanted to, so many students ask this question to me, so I just wanted to tell the process after passing chartered accountancy, what will happen. This will happen. Okay, thanks for watching. Good luck.